Micky Collins after the 2-2 draw against Canterbury City. Your thoughts?
Disappointed. I thought first half we were good enough and should have put the game to bed, and we haven't. And we've gone in 2-0 and should have been 4-0 really. And you just always know that, you know, you play against teams at this level and they're going to come out and have a go, and fair play, you know, full credit to them. Came out for those far better sides second half, and you know, they deserved it, you know, and they could have gone on and won it. We weren't good enough second half for me. We didn't turn up, but they played far better, and that, sometimes you've got to take that on the chin. But for me, I just don't think we were good enough second half. Simple as that.
And why was that?
I don't know. I think, you know, there's certain bits and pieces you look at and you think, why was it? I think we were too deep as a back four, and we invited the game on a bit, and they put the pressure on us. And to be honest, they really could have gone on and won it. And you know, we were hanging on for about 15-20 minutes, I thought, and then we managed to galvanise ourselves a bit. And then I thought the last five, thought we could have gone on and won it ourselves. But it's a poor second half performance. It's not good enough. You can't be 2-0 up at any level, especially the amount of goals we let in, and go and concede 2 goals, and then capitulate and drop 2 points.
And the first half, you know, a slow start, but the quality of Rory Hill and you know, a good header from Jason Thompson put you into a very good position.
Yeah, and it's a great goal. Rory's took his, you know, he's hit it well from 20 yards or whatever, and it's gone straight in. A great goal, and that, you know, and then we know they've got to come out a bit then because we're 1-0 up, and we had a tight game with them down their place, drew 0-0, and we knew we had to get the first goal because we knew then that would create us, you know, more spaces, which it did. And then we get the second one, and you think, here we go, and then, you know, Bill's missed 2 absolute sitters from 6 yards, and he's hit the bar when he's just got to tap it in, and you're going 4-0. It's a different game, and that hasn't happened, which is disappointing. But you're still 2-0 up, and you're at home, and you expect us to go and at least see the game out. And I just don't think we turned up second half at all.
But why is that? You know, what happens to players? You know,
it's the level we're at. That's what players are like. Unfortunately, you know, you look at it and you try and put your finger on it, and you know, you got to sometimes just look at the other team and say fair play to them. They probably didn't play to, you know, their potential in the first half, and second half they came out and had a really good go. So sometimes you can be too negative on your own people, and you've got to look at the other team and say hats off. I thought they really deserved it second half, but we know that second half performance wasn't good enough, and we've got to play a lot better than that for 90 minutes to make sure that we maintain our status.
What about Lee Carey? You took him off in the second half. You know, introduction today, his first game? Yeah,
I thought he did okay. I thought he passed the ball well at times, and you know, tried to make us tick, and he just needs game time. So we knew that it was going to be, if we got to an hour or whatever, it would be a result, and he's done 70 minutes. So, you know, that's a positive. He's only going to get better every week, and he's settling in. He's only had a friendly with us Tuesday, so he needs to know how we play. So that's positive. Byron's come off with what I think is probably tendonitis on his Achilles, so that could be a little bit of a pain. And obviously we've still got the Ben issue, which, you know, we need to rectify. So, you know, there's a few knocks and a few walking wounded, but you know, we've got a strong enough squad to be able to deal with it. And the players that, you know, some of them come on and they've got to deliver, and they're not doing that. And that's something we've got to look at and we've got to deal with in training on Tuesday.
Ben's obviously got a problem with his kicking, but no problem with his hands. Again, a good save to keep you in the game.
Exactly right. But what happens is when he can't kick it like that, you've got an issue, because then you invite the pressure on, and then you've got to deal with things other ways. So we knew today would probably be the last game for a while. So you know, we're making plans to address that and try and bring someone in. And we think Ben's could be a long term, could be, you know, till the end of the season or something like that. It may even be an operation involved on his quad. So we'll look at that once we get a scan on it, and then we'll see where we are. But he's been immense, and you know, just to come out and play injured like that and get us through it, it's been great. But you know, you can't blame him for either of the goals. It just, at times, because a goalkeeper can't kick it, it just invites it on sometimes. So, you know, it's one of those. But we're disappointed, and but we haven't lost. You know, we're 16 unbeaten, so let's not lose sight of the fact that we're still top of the league, we're a point clear, and we're 2 games in hand.
So all is not gloom.
No, not at all. But we set standards, and I set standards, and you know, that's when you become irate, because you look at it and that's not acceptable. That second half performance wasn't good enough, and we're a good enough side, and then players in there understand the game enough to be able to react to what another team's doing and nullify it, and we haven't done that. And that for me is game management, and in my opinion, the boys haven't done that today. Lesson learned, and disappointing to drop 2 points, but again, we haven't lost, and we're still top. We're still in the ascendancy, and we're still a really good side. So, but we just got to knuckle down a little bit and just work on other stuff in our game and try and take it into next Saturday.
Title winning is never easy, is it? Whether you're there to be shot at, and teams like Canterbury, that they would have gone home very happy today with getting a point off you and becoming the first team to stop you winning here.
Well, 100%, and not only that, they've took 4 points off us because we drew down their place as well. So credit to them. That's what I say. You got to look at it. Whether teams want to shut up shop or whatever they want to do, they certainly didn't want to shut up shop second half. They come out and had a really good go at us, and to their credit, and that's it. It's one of those things. It's football, isn't it? You can't guarantee a result every week, and you have to deal with it.
But a few issues to be sorted out this week, and then go again against Rochester next week.
Yeah, and you know what? Sometimes you have a couple of tough games. Last week was tough, 85 minutes with 10 men and no excuses. And you draw 0-0, and you come here today and you think you're going to wrap the game up. And we miss chances, and then we let them back in. And then all of a sudden, have you got the character to even get a draw? And we've done that. So it'll give teams below us a glimmer of hope. But as I say, we've got the points. We're in the ascendancy. We've got the games in hand still as well. And we're still a good side at the end of the day, but there's a long way to go. You've got 20 games to play, 60 points to play for. Everybody's going to want to go up. So, we just got to knuckle down, as I say. Tuesday night we'll train, calm everyone down, and then put a game plan together for next Saturday and see what we do at Rochester.